And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in our Humanity First run, started in the 2026 start. In the last stream, we went ahead and captured an alien, maybe even killed an alien. Obviously, you got to do the kill before the capture. I don't remember if we did the kill in the last stream. But we've also killed an alien. So last stream we killed an alien, we captured an alien. We blew an alien out of space in Earth orbit, which actually means right now we have no alien presence in Earth orbit. It's all human presence, so things are going pretty well. We have a skunkworks in construction, I believe. We don't have it built. When that's done, we'll have access to all 6 research slots, the 3 global and the 3 project slots. It's not going to take us very much longer to hit the MC cap. This is one of the things that's going to be holding us up from continuing to expand, is figuring out how to get more MC. We can both get that on Earth, and we can get that in space. On Earth, that's going to be continuing to expand the EU as we integrate new parts into it. We're basically, first and foremost, we're taking the new parts and we're generating all the mission control they can get, and then we show them the EU. We're up to 88 in the EU. We are getting another 14, 16 from other nations. That's places like the UAE, Kuwait, Singapore, and the places we haven't integrated yet in the EU, but that we control. Right? So, like, we control Montenegro. Montenegro provides one. And then we get like 14 from counselors, and I think there's a 2 from the faction HQ. Right. So most of them are being used, and most of them come from nations. As we progress, we already have the first of the 4 space ways to get MC. There's a tier 2 building that provides 4 and a tier 3 that provides 10, that are just sources of MC, and then the admin complexes. The tier 2 provides 1, the tier 3 provides 2. So those are ways to get MC in space. The admin complexes are going to cost boost, so we are going to start be approaching the point where we're going to want more boost very aggressively in space, both for space mining orgs and for generating MC in space. Either because we need to have a hab that we are putting an admin node in, which actually isn't a particularly great use of it, and then we're using boost there, or because we're building some other module to produce boost to pay for the command centers, because the command centers are pretty expensive. I think the tier 1, or the tier 2, which is the first of the 2 tiers, is 30 credits a month. We make 580, so we can definitely spend that for the first couple, but we haven't unlocked that yet. And then we're just going to need more and more stuff in space. As far as the stations are concerned, I believe, yeah, all the LEO stations are taken in Earth. That doesn't mean we can't get more LEO. That just means that if we're taking more LEO, we're taking it from people. Which we probably do want to do. Right now, we probably at some point want to take the Protectorate one away. And probably take the Initiatives one away. Probably leave the pro-humanity factions intact as far as Earth goes, at least for now. We've got an non-aggression pact with Resistance and Exodus. Although Exodus... Oh, yeah, Exodus has probably got the biggest station here, right? So we'll probably kick everyone else out at some point. But for the moment, let's confirm assignments, let's unpause, and let some time pass. Got Foxtrot 1 at Mars, we got Foxtrot 8 at Earth.
We're winning
Those
their
are
hearts and
my
minds.
skunkworks building at Mars. And then Earth, we've got the shipyard improving to shipyard status. And then this station is my solar mirror station at Mars. We will probably want to upgrade that at some point. Although that will probably take a bunch of Mars offline when we do that. Oh, we've also got to unlock the tier 2 modules for
We're winning their
Mirrors
hearts
first.
and minds.
What I might do is I might actually throw a second one up first, wait for the second one to finish at tier 2, and then upgrade the first one to tier 2. Ships launching at Mars. We got our first batch of ships launching at Mars that are actually real ships. We now have a total of 4 ships at Mars, although we'll ignore Foxtrot 1. Foxtrot 1 is the prize for getting to space ships first. Not a real combat ship. What type of ships are these? Artemis Torpedo Bay. Can I refit these to the modern one? So ship classes. Those are Liberator class monitors. Do we have an upgrade to the Liberator? We do have an upgrade to the Liberator. I forget what the upgrade was. I think it was armor upgrade. Yes, armor and drive upgrade. So the question is, do we have a viable upgrade path there? So we refit the 3 Liberators, Liberator 2s, 48 days. Yeah, I think we'll take the moment to upgrade these. Big jump here is the original was 810. These are 3011s. So they'll actually be able to hold up a little bit more of a beating. And they have some 40mm autocannon. I think we have 40mm autocannon on both of them, right? Yeah. The big thing is the armor upgrade. Now that we've got nanotube. So yeah, let's just throw those back into the shipyard for the refit. They'll be done in 48 days, which is much faster than just building 3 brand new ones.
Target secured.
It's early enough that we're... I was about to say, it's early enough that we're not necessarily thinking about getting attacked at Mars. I might cancel that refit then. Because I want some ships to defend Mars again. Oops. Okay. So, when the aliens arrive, we will meet them with what we've got. Hopefully that'll keep them away. In the meantime, we're going to build some more ships. Because obviously we've done stuff to piss the aliens off, which is kind of our expectation. Slap another 30 monitors out of the Martian shipyards. And we'll probably start building modules, or new ones at Earth as well, as soon as the Earth one is upgraded. That was the ISU module. Yeah, we're going to follow this with improved maintenance protocol. We're going to very rapidly probably fill up our mission control here. And then once that's filled up, we're going to have to build more mission control either on Earth or in space. Earth, early on here, is probably the cheapest place to do it. Taking the first point in Portugal.
Our associates are now in charge.
Second point in Portugal. And we're just going to take the third, and we can start the process of moving it into the US of A. Civilian quantum computing. We'll want that. Marine platoon barracks. I'm not actually going to set this a favorite. I tend to find that we get enough ops from orgs and surveillance, black site in space sort of stuff. That's more sort of the garrisoning locations with Marines, which we generally don't need to use. So we've got an admin here. Probably wanted to keep stacking investigate on you. Grabs investigate. Okay.
What's the op?
You are my purge. They're going to go for the executive.
Targeting the opposition.
We'll go ahead and do the smart crackdown into purge. Looks like the purge will just be enough to get it by itself.
Ready.
Egypt's vaguely close to Europe, so we'll go with the alien uniforming over there. So Exodus is our friend, so we'll let Exodus keep there. There's Exodus there, so we'll let them keep there. Resistance, we'll let them keep there. I have Romania. Okay. At some point I need to do a pass to make sure I am also managing the integrate timers. So Austria is probably next. Czechoslovakia after that. Netherlands, and then up into the Baltics. Okay. There's a hydroponics going. Alien fleet launches for low Earth orbit 1. So this is either a retaliation fleet, or this is a surveillance fleet that's learned from the last time. I think this is probably a retaliation fleet that's coming in. The aliens have finally got miffed with me, and they're coming to give me a slap. Orbital debris strike. Do what we can to mitigate. It's the information science lab, which is fine. Rebuild all.
The people will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Crackdown complete.
Yep, successful crackdown. So we'll have all of Portugal. They're coming for us in Latvia. Oh, that's easy enough to take back.
By the numbers.
And they took a first point in Romania. Oh, again, that's easy enough to take back.
We've removed some threats.
So there's gas core fission reactor 3. That's the power plant upgrade. Probably not worth rebuilding ships specifically to have it. Although new builds will probably deploy that. We'll probably do one farm. Let's start working on the farm. Oh, and then relations. Ally Portugal and everyone under our control. And then with the EU, we'll just do the same pass, make sure everyone we control is allied to us. And get those timers moving.
Ready.
Okay. So you're going to want to purge back the Romanian point. 99%.
We're taking power.
Ooh, and we've detected one of the aliens. Okay.
Standing by.
Where to?
Maybe we're not going to purge it back. In fact, maybe
Under
we're going to be
takeoff.
killing an alien right now.
Standing by.
You've already caught one, right? Double check. Yeah, we've caught one. Containment, capture a live alien. Making sure before I start killing them. So Assassin here, I'd like you to put a bullet in that alien. 16% base before we get to actually spending any ops. 74% chance the alien will be eliminated.
At your service. Defending the VIP.
Okay, so we run the risk of losing another point in Romania, but if we get rid of the alien's probably actually who took it. Early game, the alien will always hand it over to the servants. The servants, or if the protector gets far enough in their tree, the aliens can start to hand them over to the protectorate. So this may have been the aliens, this may have just been the protectorate, to be fair. One of the two. Romania is not the most resistant of points to operations like that. Okay. And then waiting on our skunk work to finish. That looks fine. Could probably do with more research in space, but at the moment that requires more non-ships in space.
Keep them safe.
Right now I think we've got enough to try to defend with our limited number of ships. Protect target mission complete. Good. So that means our guy on the assassination roll will not accidentally die if he crit fails. The crit fail is
Problem solved.
3.6%.
Permanently.
There we go. And of course, success. Alien is dead. Alpha 2 is dead. So we killed Alpha 1 and Alpha 2, I believe, at this point. Here's another fleet launching for low Earth orbit. That's probably a retaliation
We've
mission.
moved the needle.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Recon complete.
We have picked up increased activity of alien habitats throughout the solar system. Yeah, they're a little angry that we killed someone. Well, things vaguely going according to plan. We'll try to inflict some attrition on the alien forces.
Standing by.
Acknowledged.
I don't suspect that we have enough firepower to simply just deny the
Terminating
aliens
the opposition.
everything.
Acknowledged.
If they come and knock, and
We'll make
our
things
guys will
safe.
probably be very screwed.
Standing by.
Well, if you're gonna crack yourself down, take that point from you.
Terminating the opposition.
Okay, confirm assignments. Let time pass.
It is tempting to think of our expansion into the stars as simply the continued evolution of human knowledge. Yet the truth is that it will spawn new fields of science, entirely new schools of thought. It is not a mere step forward. It is to pull the rug from under everything we thought we knew. Director Khalid Al-Ashqar, Master's Thesis, Oxford University.
So the initiative has completed directed space research and has replaced it with super alloys. That's good to know. Super alloys is working in a direction we want to go eventually. We need it for the burner drive. We want to run some very efficient MC1 ships. To be fair, actually, for station defense, the burner drive isn't fast enough to reposition ships defensively. Proactively, they can be fast enough for sort of inter-system transfers. So I can put up sort of like floating batteries powered off of burner drives. So that this will allow burner drives when that pops up. Burner drives are sort of the recommended if you're going to use small ships defense drive. It'll work for the MC1 ships. It's a little bit too weak for the MC2 ships. You also need this for coil guns, although I think we're going to try to do rail guns instead of coil guns this run. Because I want to get the guns rolling. And we now have the Skunk Works have come online, so let's get the Skunk Works assigned to something. I think I'm actually going to have a Skunk Works initially assigned to admin node and after that mission control. Although I think we're in the aliens are coming to slap us phase of space combat, so we'll see how well
Things
that
are
goes.
stabilizing.
Okay, let's do that a second
Public
time.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
We've moved the
And we'll
needle.
probably try to do some unifications if things are off cooldown. Unifications or federations, one of the two. Information Science Research Center, and we'll want that. I'm going to try to do a lot less of those this
We're
run.
in control.
Specifically the tier, and this is something I've mathed out between runs. The tier 1s are cheap.
Our associates are now in charge.
So if you've got space, keep them low tier. The exception, of course, is Earth orbit, Leo orbit in particular, where if you're trying to stack the interface modifiers, you go dense. That's the only place where you really want to go dense, unless you've just got
At your
space.
service.
Because the lower tier ones are cheaper per science, at the cost of obviously needing more space. Better with the EU, yeah. So we're at the point in the cycle where we want to be
Removing our enemies.
unifying stuff, or
Ready for
federating
order.
stuff.
Removing our enemies.
What's the op?
Yeah, let's go one more cycle. You've got enough XP. I think this is the same portrait we had of our commander in the previous run as the initiative. Although at this point I think he's starting older and has a quick learner, so it's not the same guy. There are a couple hard-coded, although it's not RNG that they come up. There's a couple hard-coded ones from early access. Some more command on you. Do a quick cycle. Make sure we don't have any other ones that need investment. You could use investment. Affluent, Streetwise, Survivor. Survivor's always tempting to pick up because it's cheap security. You know, that's actually an argument. We'll pick up the cheap security here. Oh, not 3 ways, that's Survivor. Marine Assault Unit. We're definitely going to want that. That's probably how we're going to clear Mars and Earth orbit of anti- or pro-alien factions. And eventually the anti-alien ones as well. But, okay, we're up to 1.1 in EU. Probably good enough for the moment. Okay, so there's our shipyards coming online at Earth. Let's get some new ships into construction there. Okay, so look at those Liberators being built. Technically, I should probably slap the better drive on them, but we'll wait. I don't want to do a redesign right now. Life Science Research Center. Okay, so that's a favorite. That's something we're going to, again, probably want for Earth
opinion is
orbit.
moving in our direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
There's farm complete. Rail cannon, rail batteries. I'd like to research those until we have the fleet combatants that we're going to design them with. So let's start the development of you.
We are in control now.
Okay, we're taking our first point in Austria. Austria nicely also has its MC built already, so it should be a take over, and we're just waiting on cooldowns to shove it into the EU.
We are in control here.
I think it's the second point in Serbia. Let's not develop the bomb in Serbia.
Ready for my mission.
Oh, and they are exposing the executive there as well. So we're going to do a
We're
purge
taking power.
the lower one, and
Acknowledged.
you're going to do a purge of the executive.
We are taking power.
And we'll just sort of fly into Austria real quick like that. And then
Standing
we
by
want
for
you,
orders.
the national policy in the EU.
Time to make our move.
Repair bay. We'll probably want that at some point. Oh, I don't, this is not super important. We'll pay to calm the public. I have the executive in Switzerland,
We've
but I'm
moved
controlling
the
the lower
needle.
points. Surprised no one's actually taking the executive off of me. Zero Science, Research Science, yeah, we'll probably want that
People
at some point.
will come to our side.
Policy direction complete.
Federate Romania. And it appeared that was the only one that was ready for Federation/Unification. At some point I need to get the cooldowns lower, which is some
Our
projects.
people have taken control.
Our people have taken control.
Here we go, full control of Austria. Admin nodes researched. Gonna follow that up with Operations Center. or maintenance control, maintenance reserves. Okay. Pull you up with grid drive. Grid drives are probably what we're going to use for our early sort of colony ship drives.
Reporting in.
Okay, where do I want to hit next? Looks like Czechoslovakia. No, because I want don't want to do anything against Exodus right now. Netherlands. I'm gonna burn some influence. That'll work.
Terminating the opposition.
At your service. Targeting the opposition.
Ready for my mission.
Yeah, and every time we take over a new place, we have to wait until the cooldown comes down from taking the executive. Sorry, I had a family member come up and interrupt me. Oh, I took the point back executive. Romania, so I need to re-normalize everything. What do I want you to do? Probably just go hunt some aliens in the... You'll just hit the ones in Egypt.
We're going in.
Firm assignment, let some time pass.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay. No, we are trying to raise our
Public
opinion
sentiment
back in the
is
EU. That is one thing
increasingly
that
with
would
us.
stabilize it in the long run, so we keep it more humanity first aligned. This is
Target destroyed.
what is it? The elite public ideology difference, right? So we're 100% humanity first. So if we're not 100% humanity first, people support, then we get a cohesion balance. So the more Republic campaign there, the more stable the EU is, and the EU is
We have removed some tracks.
reasonably unstable right now because we made it pretty big.
Our associates are now in charge.
Okay, Below Earth 1. This is stuff we're just gonna have to react to. Another one launching for Below Earth 1. We do have a bunch of undefended habs, so they may be just planning to attack a bunch of habs, which we'll try to defend. We won't be able to defend all of them. If they blow them up, that's fine.
Ready for orders.
I don't think
Where
we
do
have.
you
I think
need
we've
me?
cleared everyone who's got the negative drawback traits that lower their support. It'd be removed traits, so like through here. Yeah, we got no removed traits. Negative support for losing habs.
Ready for orders. Targeting the opposition.
Your orders? Turning up the heat.
Ready to go. Restoring order.
Anyway, we're trying to get back up to basically our control point cap. As we merge stuff back into the EU, that effectively frees up cap for other stuff. But yeah, right now we're trying to use our cap to get mission control, so we can get ships. More ships. Bigger ships. Although we're researching the bigger ships right now. So right now we can build MC2 ships. And most of the sort of Earth response force is probably going to be MC2 ships.
Things are
If we
cooling
get
off.
10 MC2 ships at both Earth and Mars, I'll start swapping over and building battleships full of railguns for station defense. But the sort of
The people will come to our side.
high-speed, fast reaction force is going to be
We've moved the needle.
missiles. I might run a few particle weapons as well for actual interdicting the
Give them their hearts.
the orbital defense sort of stuff. Back-time mission successful. Good to see.
We are in control now.
Okay, our purge in the Netherlands is complete. Rising talent, may they serve us well. I definitely do. Let's think this is what I'm thinking about it. There we go. If we don't need to be developing the bomb in the Netherlands. Do you have Belgium, Luxembourg next, or no? Czechoslovakia or Czechia, Republic of Czechia is probably the next target. We've integrated the Slovakia part already. Okay, so we're gonna brute force you
We're taking
and
power.
Ready for my
weak force
mission.
the other one.
Removing our enemies.
Oh, we are ready for unification. So instead of doing another
Where do
stabilize,
you need me?
do a set national policy.
On my way to the capital.
Now, what I'm doing, which is unifying a bunch of stuff into the EU, is not necessarily super great for science. Because I think you get more science from leaving them divided rather than unified.
Public sentiment is
But it's lowering the
increasingly
MT
with
cost, so
us.
I can control more.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Monitors launched at Mars. Second batch. Okay, go join 35. 35 has got a couple ships that probably really want to be refit to the new armor scheme. Now that we have ships there, I will actually take the time to refit those ones. Because we know that there are ships that set out to Mars like days after we put these guys in dock. So I think the inbound fleet to Mars is not planning on facing monitors like that. But planning not to fight any and then
Mission
fighting
complete.
3, I don't think making it 6 is going to make a big difference. We're going to propose that unification with Ireland. Probably should check to see if there were any federations available. Albania. Not Albania. Belgium, Luxembourg, no. Czechia, Denmark, Finland. Okay. Not yet.
Our people have taken control.
Taking
Prepping
that
for my
first point
next
in
mission.
Czechia. Again, we don't need the bomb there, although we do appreciate funding a boost. Research campus.
We're in control.
We really think we've got the aliens well under control. Research campuses would be the way to make a bunch of science. It is definitely the space efficient way to make science, and it's pretty close to resource efficient with the tier 1s when you think about it
Ready
from
to
a
go.
water standpoint. It, of course, costs MC, so if you're worried about your MC expenditure, it can get quite expensive in MC. You can't go to 25 admin. You're at 25 espionage. We can take you up to 23 investigate. Yeah, we'll take you up to 20, or from 23 to 24. Probably take you all the way up to 25, and then probably command. And this is our jack of all trades, the 28-year-old spy. Oh, when did Exodus take over? I thought that wasn't Exodus. Oh, Exodus maybe came in when I wasn't looking. We have a non-aggression back to the Exodus, so I don't want to break that yet. So let's not take that point. I can wait. We got the control points that I can have a couple that we're not actively merging.
Terminating the opposition.
Ready to go. We are taking power.
Your orders?
Oh, and actually, you're unstabilized. Keep stabilizing.
Will
Keep
restore
stabilizing the
peace to
unstable
this
EU.
nation.
Oh, I unified something with the EU that had... Or, well, suppose it could just... The EU got big enough that it got another mission control spot. We'll quickly develop that last mission control spot. In fact, I probably could... What's going to be 22? Yeah, I can just buy it out. Alright, there we go. Mission control purchased. Grid drive's almost done. We'll, well, I don't have any of the modules to go with the grid drive for the moment. Grid drive is basically going to be for ships that don't expect to fight, but expect to go places. Because we can get MC30, or not, Delta V 30 ships reasonably with the grid drive for interplanetary orbit transfers. Do you want to get the nanofactories going? I probably want one or two of these at Mars for rapidly trying to rebuild Mars. Yeah, that should probably get them sooner rather than later. I'll be kicking myself if we lose a bunch of stuff on Mars and can't replace them quickly. Especially because we know we have hostiles inbound.
Violence is abating.
The people will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Earth, because we can use boost, is pretty quick to build, but Mars is a little bit less. So, meteor strike, and don't have defenses, so we'll have to hope they won't be too bad. Random module, okay. Rebuild all. Just one energy lab, so it wasn't too bad.
Our associates are now in charge.
We've removed some threats.
Okay, bridge mission successful. So we got two of the 3 points in Luxembourg. Again, we don't need to develop the bomb there. There's an argument that I should just change the default priority template. And the reason we don't need to develop the bomb there is because eventually it's going to be in the EU, and the EU has developed the bomb, so we don't need to develop the bomb multiple times. I think the first time you develop it, yeah, the first time you develop it, it's more expensive.
Where
You're
do you
paying
need me?
double price for your first bomb. You pay reduced price every other one. So if you were to build the bomb, it'd be in France, not elsewhere.
Removing our enemies.
Standing by for orders. Targeting their center of power.
You're my persuasion hero. You're also my science hero. At some point I should actually put some science in my science hero. Well, yeah, I suppose we'll start putting some science in use to make sure that's some science. And you're my persuasion hero. He's also the criminal, and thus also doing criminal stuff, although you're a bit full already. Let's just grab some more persuasion. Want someone to get 25 persuasion. Okay, I'm working on welfare here, so we can get this as stable as we can. In fact, it should be at 5. It's just every once in a while you get the -1 unrest event, or the the panic event that drives you one to the extremes. That argument means this: we're in a state where we probably want to run the Unity and just take the blowback on government. Yeah, we want to run the Unity and take the blowback on government just to push us to 5 quicker. Because the rest point's 5, but the historical trend has been down, apparently.
Things are cool.
Of course, every time we integrate things, that lowers it, right? So,
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We lost their trail.
ooh, failed the crackdown, which is fine. We didn't really invest much in that crackdown. The purge more likely to be successful.
Our enemies are still in control.
Ooh, and didn't succeed on the purge either. That was unexpected.
Standing by for orders. Targeting the opposition.
Ready. Targeting their key people.
Okay, that's going to be overkill, but we'll do it. Again, manufacturing operations under fleet combatants. Super Alloy apparently isn't going to finish with us in control, so we get to pick what goes after Super Alloy. That's nice to see. I have no clue what we're going to pick. I wasn't expecting to have control so soon. Probably going to work towards quantum encryption for the second, well, for the 6th counselor. So that's self-repairing software. Yeah, self-repairing software is what we're going for next. Self-repairing software and quantum encryption. I want council number 6 because I think the stuff we've got on up in space is being more limited by our MC on Earth, which is territorial control, than necessarily technology in space.
With all due respect, there are only 2 things that really matter here. Getting wherever we need to be fast, and not getting ourselves killed in the process. Commander Fiona Ayawade, technical briefing.
Okay, so Super Alloys is completed. We just determined what we were going to do, which is self-repairing software. I'm not too worried about space navies. Although, those required for the Tier 3 docks, although we don't have the Tier 3 halves, right? So that's chicken the egg problem. There's also an argument to take the Jupiter-Venus set, so we could go towards Jupiter and or get the extra MC from the not the extra mines, right? We're sitting at a point in our MC right now where I don't think we necessarily need. I need more MC, not more space resources right now. Cybernetic implants is tempting, but we're not very rich, so that would be a long payback period. Advanced missile warfare is Tier 3 missiles, although I think we want to transfer away from missiles and really towards kinetics and or particles. Oh, and we gotta go through high energy lasers to get to particle beams. So I'll probably want to do high energy lasers as soon as we get the quantum computing or quantum encryption. So self-repairing and quantum encryption is what we're going to try to do. Assuming we keep control of that slot. We might not keep control of that slot. We're not trying
Things
to
are
control that slot.
stabilizing.
I'm surprised I had control of it.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We've moved the needle.
Don't remember the Ferris drive being terrible, but
Their controllers
we've got the light
vulnerable
bulb,
now.
which is going to be good enough for the moment. Crackdown mission successful. Okay, so with the crackdown successful, the purge will be successful. Okay, there's Nanofactory. Oh, I should grab the target computer sooner rather than later. Start working up a target computer line. And then I need to go find some space on Mars, one of the Mars bases, to start building nanofabs. I probably want 2 on different stations. Well, one on each station, right? So we want a total 2. So up here, at the space station, this is a sensible place to build nanofactory. Now, what I don't want to do is I don't want to replace the construction module until the nanofactory is done. Because if something goes wrong, I'd rather have a tier 1 base in the spot than a no-tier base, or try to ship it from Earth. So we're going to do a brand new nanofactory. I'm going to need some power to run that. Okay, but I don't need the fission pile working right now, so the way to do that is going to be upgrading the fission pile. There we go. So that'll finish first, 17th of August. That will finish later, 22nd of February, and when those are both done, we'll have Tier 3 nanofactory. At Mars, we really want a second one as well. Although that will be our orbital one. The other one will probably be on the planet itself. Let's replace one of the xenology labs. Because we're getting probably more than enough xenology percentile. We're up to 105. From Earth orbit. So one of these will be the replacement. Will be the nanofab. Build modules. Nanofactory, plop over you. Oh, and that's fine. It's gonna require 40 more power, and we got 45 power. So, plenty. Yeah, plenty. So don't even need to futz anything else there. That'll work. That'll give us 2 of those. So as long as both of those does not get destroyed, we will be able to rebuild Tier 2 in Mars.
Wrapping up here.
And kind of the hope with Mars is because we've got the fleet stationed to the shipyard, that they'll probably build the one up on the ground, to be fair. Not the one in orbit. Or if they do come for the one that's in orbit, that's because they've come specifically for the shipyard station, in which case they'll probably not turn around and blow up the ground one. So we should be able to keep at least one of them intact. This is the Mars refit. Now have 6 ships at Mars. We're going to keep building at Mars. New batch of Liberators. And the Earth ones will actually be done in 7 days. We'll probably end up shoving them back right into
Associates are now in charge.
the refit line as soon as we get targeting computers. I left a space on them for targeting computers. Victor 71 has arrived at low Earth orbit. Aliens attack in space. It is possible the visitors did not expect humanity to leave the confines of our homeworld. It's equally possible that our rapid technological advancement is something they have encountered before. In battles fought against other species from other worlds, they were entirely prepared for this eventuality. Whichever might prove to be true, the outcome is the same. They are clearly angered by humanity's presence in space and struck accordingly. Life beyond the bosom of Earth is fragile, hard-won thing unless the alien assault has had tragic, devastating consequences. Okay, so the aliens are attacking someone. Apparently not me. I would have expected it to be me, but it apparently wasn't me.
Your orders?
Although I don't expect that to stay that way for very long. Okay, so there's Belgium, Luxembourg. We're mostly avoiding Exodus and the Resistance. That's got an Exodus one in it. It's got a Resistance one in it. Iceland. We're going Iceland next.
We're taking power.
Reporting in.
Actually, I'm going to have you do the Iceland one.
Terminating
I'm
the
gonna have
opposition.
you start
here.
in... Oh, and I'm over cap. Never mind. I need to stop expanding. I've expanded too much. Until I get some more mission control. Or more control points. Well, and or mission control. Policies. I don't have any unifications yet, so they're all on cooldown. Estonia. No, I have Latvia. It's not Albania, not Czechia, because we just don't have the executive Czechia. Not Estonia, not Finland, not Iceland, Italy. Don't worry, Portugal. Portugal. Okay, so Portugal we can make a step on. So let's send you in to do
Heading to the
Portugal.
capital.
Where to?
You're not well hidden. You have pretty low espionage. You're good at investigating, but I don't need to investigate anyone right now. So let's do a go to ground on you. Give you some
Going into hiding.
stealth. And yeah, I need a few more control points before we grab much more. There's definitely ways to get control points. Fairly easy here, but economy contraction in Montenegro. Okay, that doesn't surprise me much. We're not growing the economy there. In fact, we're just doing pure boost there.
Initiating deep cover.
Here's Operations Center. Let's start grabbing some more control points, because obviously that's what's blocking us from expanding. Doing things also like corridor diplomacy with the diplomatic event speed reduction will be good. They're coming from Telmka Station. So we should select... I don't want to select Victor 71. I just need to know where they're going. So, Foxtrot 8, you have a contest. Can you get to Telmcom Station in 7 minutes? You're not going to get there in time. You'll probably get there before they're done with the station, is what I suspect. 1.5 hours. They've arrived at the station. Don't believe anyone survived. Ah, the aliens have already bugged out. Okay. Okay, go jump over to the next one. 0.28 hours is going to be the quickest refresh for the refuel. Burner drive, we'll want that. Smaller ships. In fact, these ships, if we had built them with the burner drive, probably may have made it in time. Liberator 2 classes launching at the dockyard. So that fleet, that entire fleet that just built, is probably in power comparable to this entire fleet. It's just 3 ships. Fleets transfer, we're going to resupply. We're going to continue building ships at Earth. And of course, we'll take our Leo site back. Yeah, they're not just here for us, because I wouldn't blew someone else up as well. We'll just take both sites, though. Okay, so there's both Leo sites. Blew someone else's site up, blew up our site. Yeah, that's fine. Earth, and obviously the new empty sites are the ones we want. This is Earth cycle or Earth orbit. So in Earth, if we have the space, Operations Center, Space Dock, Space and Power, Admin Node, Solar, Solar, Solar to power it, Farm, and obviously you can see we got a lot less space because we're using more fancy modules at the moment. And yeah, probably if we're ever building a new station, it's going to be something looking like this. Don't have PDA yet. We should probably run the PDA as well. We'll save this template. Pop back to the list, pop into the other one. View, apply. Okay, which habs did we lose? So, got both the lives, got info, got society, got Xeno. It looks like I lost the military one. Looks like the military one went. Okay, so that's what we'll use. What's left of the hab here for is more military labs. I assume that's what we lost. And if it is what we lost, we'll have... Well, I don't have much energy either. We didn't lose the energy, because the energy, I think, is only in Earth orbit. I think it was military. I don't see military here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so the 9th type is missing. I think there's only 9 types, right? Yeah. So there's 2 life ones. Military, space, energy, life, that's 4. Or materials. Military 5, info 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So we lost the military one. The military one's the one that's missing. So we'll pop in here. You're going to grab tier 1 military. And then I can throw another solar panel on here and grab another military one. Do I splurge and go for the more expensive one? Yes, I splurge and go for the more expensive one because I'm going to probably replace the military lab, this last military lab, with the PDA when we get the PDA. And eventually the PDA will get upgraded to the layered LDA, and the LDA requires more power. Here we go. Okay, get back up to medium orbit. Guess the aliens attack again. The transit down from medium orbit is faster when it comes to the low orbits.
Order is returning.
We've moved the needle.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We probably will never use armored threats, but it gives you higher armor cap on lighter ships. So Portugal, confirm, repeat and continue, because we're going to Serbia as well.
Ready.
I don't really have a good use for you right now. I think we're going to have you go around doing defend interests to protect our points. Latvia, Montenegro. Okay. Do Latvia first.
Making things safe for our people.
Oh, targeting video is almost done. Okay. National coordination's a timer? No, that's just MC. ECM, I think we need to research ECM before we can get the alien one. I think that plus alien technologies, and we do alien modifications.
Securing our control.
Okay, we have control or have defense in Latvia.
Things are cooling off.
The people will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Okay, so the cohesion's actually above 5, which is probably more than we want. Yeah, probably more than we want. That means it's probably time to pull down off of welfare, pile into government. For the moment,
Mission complete.
Federate, Serbia, confirm, close, continue. So it's August of this game year, when we can do the next unification, which actually isn't far out. It's not this cycle, though. It's, or it is this cycle. Okay, so it's got to wait one cycle. So next cycle we can start 2 unifications back to back.
Where do you need me?
So defend Montenegro is probably a little bit of a waste of time because we're going to be unifying it on the next one. But that gives us Romania, Serbia. Good defend targets, okay. Oh, and you can't defend points. At least I'm not seeing on the list here. I guess you're not defending a point, because you, for practical purposes, can't. Okay. You know, we'll take the gamble that the national policy is
Time
later
to
than I think
make
it
our
is.
move.
Acknowledged.
Well, that it fires too early and doesn't, before they cool down. And then we'll hit you hit Romania
Securing our interests.
with the defend national interests. You're one more cycle. We'll see if this
Securing our
unification
control.
brings us below 40 or 401 here. Yeah, the military labs are finishing before the HAB builds.
Things are stabilizing.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We've moved the needle.
Ooh, more control points. So now we don't even need to get the control points down, although we probably just want to grab more stuff. Direct investment reduction. There's a couple that provide time effect reductions. Common cause. We're probably going to do common cause next. So we can work a little bit faster on these integrations. Yeah, let's do common cause next. There's ECM researched. Let's pop back for the moment. Okay, no, I want to wait until we get fleet combatants. We'll do fleet combatants probably into railgun batteries, into rail cannons. And then we'll maybe start contemplating building some battleships for station defense. We don't really have a drive yet to propel battleships fast enough for orbital defense, but if we're defending the shipyards, lots of guns will work well. Lots of guns and lots of armor. They don't need to really move to defend the station. Yeah, I'm probably going to want the burner drive. Let's grab the burner drive. And then we'll grab the outpost
Policy
and
direction complete.
mobile silence lab. And then when we have time global-wise, we'll start trying to get Venus and Mercury going. Oh, actually, I should probably do the Jupiter, Saturn, outer system first, because those give us mine capacity, but don't let anyone run off to Venus or run off to Mercury specifically first. Mercury is usually pretty good for the nobles. We'd like to probably grab all of Mercury and just sort of hoard it for ourselves, if we can.
Ready to go.
Oh, you want to do another set national policy?
On my way
We
to
can
the
do
capital.
the other one.
Ready to go.
You do defend in Portugal.
Making things
And
safe
yeah,
for
once
our
those 2
people.
unifications are done, I think we'll be going... So, Latvia's done as well. We'll have 3 other ones on cooldown, but those ones don't come up till March at the earliest, so we'll be grabbing more territory. Look at the time, I think this is a good place to put a part break in. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up tomorrow. The aliens aren't appearing to be too much of a problem yet. Although they have come and they've blown up one of our stations. They blew up someone else's station as well, so I'm actually +1 net stations as soon as that reconstruction is complete, but like that's not a problem for me. I don't mind them blowing up a station. The tier 2 stations in Earth orbit are real cheap to replace. But so not everything's necessarily going our way. The aliens are demonstrating they are fast, and with no defenses on the stations, we're having to try to catch them in the middle of destroying them. If I had some defenses on the stations, that would buy us about another hour in game time, and our ships should be able to travel that quickly. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, they'll be part of it tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to take a short break so I can get up, stretch the legs, and sip some tea. So until the next bit, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next bit, and bye for now.